Welcome back to the Jacked Up Fantasy Football League Week 3 recap show. Coming to you live from the Treasure Island Resort and Casino here in Las Vegas. I'm joined by the back-to-back league champion, the Archon Tigers. We have two special guests for this show. TNT, Eliminators. We're going to quickly recap Week 3 of the Jacked Up Fantasy Football League.
International flavor to this show. We got Canada,
Yeah,
Italy.
the cameraman is Canadian.
Right.
German, Serbian.
We got spotlights on us. We're on a Vegas strip. This is stepping up every week.
How you guys doing? Up, down for your trip so far?
Beautiful thing.
I see you're in
Well,
a
good
chaos.
time.
What happened to you?
Down,
I don't know
down.
what you're talking about. All right, we don't have a whole lot of time, so let's get right into the recap of Week 3. We're going to start off with the Prime Timers. We're going to have, obviously, the monitor here, so you have to work with us. Prime Timers comes back on Monday night and wins by 1 point against T-Mac Attack. Matt Forte does really nothing, but scores just enough points to win by
It was
1.
basically Chris Johnson versus T-Mac.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it
Exactly. Well, Aaron Rodgers throws an interception, which gave the Bears a chance for Forte to score
was.
points.
That game affected a lot of games this week, didn't it?
Actually did, yeah. So Prime Timers goes 2-1. T-Mac is 1-2. The Bulldogs, yes. Mark the Bulldog is still the only undefeated team in our league at 3-0. Blows out the Cocoa Puffs 129-102. And last week we kind of looked at this game and we're like, Bulldogs should win this game, but because I pick against them every week, it made no sense, but I still went with the Cocoa Puffs.
I think the kid's for real.
I don't think he
He's
is.
acting like winners should act. He's talking trash finally. He followed my recipe for success, and I think it's rubbing off on him finally. But take it easy this week on me.
He's still dog shit anyways. No way.
Yeah, but
Well-
didn't you talk trash at the airport?
Well, I
The
did.
lizard tongue's
Well, I
coming
don't
out.
think it was trash. I said we'll see that in another.
We'll post that video,
I think
and you guys,
alcohol-
our audience, can be the judge if
Alcohol
you was
and,
talking
But I
trash.
think we should go to our Denver correspondent.
Yes,
Right.
we do, and there was a comment that was made about an agent, and we do have a special announcement tonight, right here in Las
So
Vegas.
stay tuned.
I have been hired by the Bulldogs to be their spokesperson
Oh.
during this trip.
Wow.
I am consulting with them, and I will be representing the Bulldogs. They have put a special hire out
So you're his bitch.
on me.
Pretty much.
So okay. So
He's very busy maintaining his great record, and I have to be the spokesperson.
So he
for
can't
him.
chew gum and walk at the same time.
He's too busy. He's too busy
So-
right now. Planning for week 4.
okay.
Too
So
busy.
as his spokesman, does he have a message for us?
He does have a message.
Okay.
Keep doubting the Bulldogs, because there will be redemption for
And
that.
I got a message for him. Don't write checks your body can't cash.
All right, in this game, Zach, we have a great game, of course, from Manning. That's like a standard 30 points, 3 touchdowns from him. Big game from Brandon Marshall.
Right.
I wrote down in my notes that Cocoa Puffs is just a fucking mess. I mean, that team is just in disarray. No running backs. I have them down as the worst team in the league right now if we had a power range.
Jimmy, use your Randy Moss and try to get some talent because you're still in it. Don't give up.
I just
Get rid of Randy Moss. Get yourself a running back and get yourself an average receiver. You don't need a superstar. You need 2 good players.
I'm surprised he scored over 100 points.
And
Yeah, that's
I'm
sure.
interested in Randy Moss.
because of Randy Moss and Gates. Yeah, they did good for him.
I think he
19
dumps
points.
Randy Moss, gets 2
And
quality
Brandon
guys.
Marshall, Manning, yeah, he had some good guys with some good games. The Serb Destroyers. And actually, the score was changed midweek. There was a scoring change. The final score of this game was 181-84.
Wow.
I mean, it's safe to say he opened up a can of whoop ass on one of our rookie owners.
Yeah, but Andy's pretty knowledgeable. Jake had a good draft. I said he would be a tough team. He's proven me right. You guys had no faith in the kid. And now he's got a stockpile team. I think his team's better than yours. quite
Stockpile
frankly.
team.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
Dude, his running backs are horrible.
One good week.
Well, I see 3 guys in your notes.
Every squirrel
The
finds a
points.
nut. This was the Serb Destroyers.
3 points
Week.
respectively. 37 points, 32 points, 27 points out of 3 players.
Even this kicker gave him
You
20
don't
as I
call
put
that
on.
you don't call that stockpiling? I think it's
That's
stockpiling.
like Tony said. That's one good game. That's
One
it.
good game. That's it.
Jury's still out. Jury's still out.
I agree with Randy on this one. The jury is still out in the Serb Destroyers. Let's see if they can beat an elite team this week in the Playmakers.
And let's see if they can score over 100 points this week.
Exactly. I think he got all his scoring out of the way. He's going to be back into his normal for Jake, 70, 80 points a week. So we move on to the Eliminators. Comes back on Monday night to beat the High Flyers. Nothing really sexy about this game. I mean, both you and I picked Randy to go 0-3.
Right.
It was a close game. I mean, he comes back on Monday night, gets just enough points from Green Bay's defense. Your running back didn't do shit for you, Jackson. Nice game for the high flyers. Running backs all went off for him. But, you know, this is the team, you know, that should change his name to the Cincinnati Bengals, man.
That's who he is.
I mean, 4 guys from the Bengals. So, any comments on that game, really?
I think we already talked too much about it. But
Okay.
let's
Keep down.
Only
the
because you're
eliminators.
here, we'll talk another 10 seconds about this game.
Keep down the eliminators. That's okay. There can be eliminator haters. The future will tell.
Well, you're
And
already
my
close.
running backs are getting healthy, so.
And what's the
it's
last
time
line?
to
What's the
start.
last line of your notes say on that game?
The last line is both of these teams are still in the bottom third in our league in scoring. You don't put up enough points on a consistent basis, in my opinion. I think he agrees, to be able to contend in a very competitive league.
When I get healthy, we're gonna have to. The jury's out. We gotta wait to see.
Okay.
Is that you talking or the Bulldogs? I'm getting mixed.
This
up
is
now.
this is the eliminators. Currently on the eliminators, we're gonna
Oh,
go.
I didn't know.
We'll
Sorry.
clarify.
Okay. The Playmakers beat. This is a typo here. The Playmakers beat the Farmers Tan, the other expansion team, by 1 point. I needed 60 yards receiving from Donald Driver on the Monday night, and he gives me 61. I was hoping they wouldn't get a fumble or anything. I would have lost. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to be lucky in this league. I mean, Zach's proven that 2 years in a row. I'm 2-1 in a very tough division, and I'm happy to be 2-1. Wow, you have a lot to talk about this game.
only
Better to
scored
be
80
lucky
points.
than good.
I think everyone's a little
You
cloudy
scored
from
80
this
points.
trip.
Yeah.
I did put down this was the ugliest game of the week. I picked myself to win like I always do. You picked your cousin. Tony Gonzalez's highest score was Boban's highest score was Tony Gonzalez. Romo finally woke up for me. But this game was full of, the game was full of injuries between Ray Rice leaving in the fourth quarter, Schenkel leaving in the third, Best leaving in the second. That's the reason why it was a low-scoring game.
Fair enough.
You guys gonna get into this, man? Is it because it's the
Here.
playmakers you don't want to talk?
Do you need to make excuses?
I felt in this game I needed
You guys
to
got
make
lucky.
excuses. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you injure your leg after this game or before this game? I see that you're in a cast.
No. Well, Schenkel was injured in the third quarter and Best in the second. I don't know what you're talking about. Archon Tigers game of the week against TNT.
He's in denial.
I think so.
Yeah.
Game of the week between two division.
I think the people deserve to know what happened. Let's set the record straight now.
Spit it out.
What happened to you this week?
The commissioner. Well, I think you already posted the video on YouTube.
No, I want you to tell the audience, not TMZ stuff.
I was jumping around like a fucking monkey. And I broke my foot here in this hotel room, this very same spot. 2 hairline fractures.
2 feet right from here.
Out 6 to 8 weeks. Yes, exactly. So
Next game.
yes, but Archon Tigers TNT. We don't have a whole lot of time. Steelers defense goes off once again for TNT. Zach finally gets some production from his quarterback. He actually gets more than 1 point.
And I got lucky again.
You didn't get lucky. You beat him fair and square.
Congratulations on your victory.
Any comments from TNT?
I'm not sore loser.
Are you guys gonna finally kiss and make up?
I already did.
Yeah, we did.
My hand's on his ass right now.
Yeah. Anyways,
Too much information.
power ranking. I'm 1-2, and I'm at the top. So, I mean, I've beaten 8 of the other 11
Our
teams
division
here,
is
so-
the toughest division.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all you need to know about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's all the time we have for the Week 3 recap show. We're going to talk about the Week 4 games in just a few minutes after this commercial break brought to you by Heineken Light.
And treasures.
And Treasure Island.
Treasures.
Treasure.
Thank you.
Peace.
I wasn't specific, so team name.